Tommy V in Michigan. He was on fire this morning.
Okay, thank you, Tommy V in Michigan. Yes, sir. If you share my prayers.
Tommy V's on. Yeah, we'll jump over there.
Tommy V doing great stuff over there.
Two 48929-2641. Good afternoon. Please state your name.
Ebony Tillery.
I got you. Check in. Tillery. Bring in the attorney for your case.
Hello?
Yes, I'm still here. I got Mr. Collins here. Give me 1 second and I'll call your case.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready. Says 1516490 GC, AAA Divisional Automobile Club Insurance versus Ebony Tillery. Here's the record.
For the record, Your Honor, Stuart Collis, P49530 on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right, Ms. Tillery, good afternoon. Please state your name for the record.
Ebony Tillery.
Ms. Tillery, you filed this motion objecting to garnishment. You cited economic hardships. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
When you say economic hardship, what does that mean? What's going on?
Well, I'm on a fixed income and I work part-time. I'm really at poverty level and I can't afford to be making a payment right now. So I want to know, can it just be postponed so I'm able to make the money to be able to pay it?
Okay. Mr. Collins?
Your Honor, I appreciate her economic hardship, but that's not a defense to an objection or a defense to a garnishment. If she wanted to file a motion for installment payments, I'd certainly understand that. However, as it is, we're getting very little on this garnishment, as we didn't get anything in the months of February or March. We got April 8, $2.71, April 17, $78.03, April 22, $85.92, and April 30th, $17.07. So we're averaging less than $50 a week. And worse, this judgment's been in place since January 2016. We've had $5,126.66 of interest accrue over that time, and only $6,570.42 in payments. So we're barely covering the interest as it is. So, Your Honor, for all of those reasons, I ask that the objections be denied.
All right, so I'm going to invalidate the objection, Ms. Tillery, but what you can do is talk to Mr. Collins and set up an installment payment plan, which will toll the interest. A lot of people have done installment payments and held the interest in abeyance, and if the installment payments are made, then everything else will be dismissed. So that's something you may want to talk to Mr. Collins about. You could be placed in a breakout room with him so you can talk to him about it.
Okay, Your Honor, may I say something? The interest on it is $1.30 or $1.15 a day. How am I gonna ever get that paid off? Like $1, and like I said, I'm at poverty level. Like I'm not making nothing. And he said he's not getting any money. That's because I'm not making anything. But before
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, before then, they was taking. I can only make so much because I'm on a fixed income. If I gave you a list of my bills and stuff, I cannot afford to pay that right now.
All right, so let me ask you
And
this.
I hear what he's saying.
Is this arising out of a accident, Mr. Collins, subrogation claim?
It is, Your Honor. This is an uninsured motorist claim.
And Ms. Tiller, that's why as a judge on the criminal side, I tell, I'm one of the judges that, be fair and truthful to people, straightforward. I say, do not drive a vehicle without license, registration, and insurance. License because you need a license to operate a motor vehicle here in the state of Michigan. Registration is your car must be registered with the Secretary of State. Insurance is to protect yourself. Because if you get in an accident and you hit somebody and you're at fault and they get hurt, guess who got to pay all the money for personal injuries, for car damages? Guess who got to pay that? Who don't have an insurance company? You, because you're uninsured. So I mean, this money has to be paid. So what I would say is, I'm going to invalidate them. You talk to Mr. Collins so you can get on the payment plan so you can get your money. So they can get their money paid. And what an installment payment plan, Ms. Tillery, is you can control how much you pay per month. When a garnishment, you can't.
Okay, can I say something else? Like, I was young when this happened. I did have my driver's license and everything, but it was a recall on that engine. A lot of stuff I did not know of. I was young. I had no knowledge of. So it was a recall on the engine, and there was a lot of stuff that was going on at the time with the car. And now on top of that, it was like I didn't know too much about nothing as far as court-wise and all this legal stuff. I didn't know at the time.
I understand, and
But
sure.
but like.
But Ms. Tiller, so I'm gonna put you in a breakout with Mr. Collins and then just figure out how you can make an installment plan or something.
Your Honor, my client's not going to allow me to do installment payments with this particular individual. She's already failed 2 installment payment plans.
Okay. Well,
Your Honor,
Ms. Tiller, I do have other matters I gotta get to. There's obviously nothing I can do for you. This is just very unfortunate. All I can ask you is to try to make payments on this, as best as you can. Like I said, that's the consequence of driving with no insurance. I got my opinions about insurance, but you gotta have it. And Ms. Tiller, I don't mean to cut you off and be rude. I would love to hear you out, but I do have to move on. I have a criminal exams too I have to get to, and then I have other things I gotta get to so I can get to the criminal exam. So, my hands are tied, Ms. Tiller, so there's nothing legally I can do for you.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
You too. Have a great day.
A few moments later.
Well, he's gonna make me a copy.
Francis, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, what exam case are you on?
Oh, sorry, I'm just having a little bit of a hard time hearing you. I'm here for
Yes, what case?
portfolio recovery 31379 GC.
Okay. I don't see Lopez. I'll call this one. 231379 GC, Portfolio Recovery Associates LLC versus Natalie Lopez. Appearance for the record.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Sandra Francis on behalf of the plaintiff.
Ms. Lopez, please unmute and state your name for the record.
Natalie Lopez.
And we are here for a pre-trial conference. I know there is a motion for summary disposition filed by the plaintiff in this matter, March 20th. I gotta give Ms. Lopez time to respond because it's the close of discovery. So where do we stand?
Your Honor, at this point in time, we have not had any conversation with Ms. Lopez.
You have not had conversation with Ms. Lopez?
No, Your Honor.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
I'm having a hard time hearing you, Judge. There's like a lot of background noise.
I know. The mic is very sensitive. It can hear people thoughts in the courtroom, so it has to be very quiet. There is a motion. I'm sorry, Ms. Francis says she has not had any contact with you regarding this matter. Have you tried to reach out to Ms. Francis about this? Because you're in pro per, so you don't have a retained counsel.
No, I was unaware that I need to reach out. I just had received some paperwork saying.
All right, this was an active case, Ms. Lopez. See, this is about a credit card. Capital One credit card in Menards. So I mean, I think you might want to reach out and have conversations. The amount of $1,768.66. Do you want to go in the breakout room for about 5 minutes and talk to Ms. Francis? I mean, but you need some action because she filed a motion for summary disposition, and we hate for it to be a judgment against you. But you need to talk to Ms. Francis or file a response to the motion or something.
To file a motion to the response? Okay, because I did respond to you, Judge. Did you receive my letter?
I don't have anything. So when you file a motion, you have to serve not only me, but you have to serve plaintiff as well, or it's bad service. So, you gotta get it.
Okay, I was unaware, but I'll take those.
So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set this for another pretrial settlement conference type. Ms. Francis, Ms. Lopez, you need to take out Ms. Francis' information to speak about this case. Because if you have discovered anything contesting that this is not your credit card, that's what the discovery period is for negotiation, exchange of documents, that kind of thing.
Is it possible to go into a breakout room with the defendant since we're here today?
I have two. I can do 5 minutes. I have a criminal exam, 2 cases.
Okay. Well, is it possible the court can schedule the next hearing date, and then after we're done with the breakout room, we can just leave, and if we resolve it, we'll submit the paperwork to the court?
That's perfect. So that's 13. I will see everyone back on. Let's do the 10th of June. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks to get something done. And it'll be at 2 p.m. on Zoom for another pretrial.
Will our motion be heard at that time, Your Honor?
We'll do that as well.
Okay.
And so, Ms. Lopez, you need to respond to the motion. You need to respond to the motion.
So the motion
by 29th.
I'm sorry. Okay, Judge. So for the motion on Monday, 20th, 2024, is that canceled at 2 p.m. then until June?
So no, that's adjourned. So the motion for summary disposition and a pretrial conference, we're going to do it running all on the same day of June 10th.
Okay, thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, and then you need to file a response by, I'll give you let's do May 31st. So a response you need to have, and when you file a response, to the motion for summary disposition, you have to get a copy to Ms. Francis and a copy to the court. You just can't serve one person. It has to go both to the court and both to Ms. Francis. Understood?
Understood.
Okay, so Avery, could you please put Ms. Lopez and Ms. Francis in breakout room? We're all set.
Thank you, Judge.